Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got my coffee. It is Friday before a long weekend. Oh my gosh, so exciting. I just took my daughter to school, just getting back into the swing of things. She started yesterday. So today is her first full day, and then she has a long weekend. So it's good to get back to a normal routine. So I have today a fun little card that you're going to be able to whip up in like no time. It is an easy fun fold. I mean, I do complicated fun folds too, but easy ones are, well, they're easy, right? You can whip them up in no time. So this one, you're actually going to be able to make 4 cards out of a sheet of cardstock. I know, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? And I've got some new products to show you, some new designer series paper, and we're going to play again with the all bundled up stamp set. I love to give you many ideas with one stamp set instead of just doing one card with it. You know, it always breaks my heart when people say, oh, I bought that stamp set, or I bought that suite, and I never, well, worse is I never used it. And even just as bad is I've only made one card with it and I haven't used it since. So I like to give you lots of ideas so that you feel inspired and you find value in the products that Stampin' Up! Sells, because they are truly valuable. And you guys know me, I love them all. And it's all I use. I am exclusively Stampin' Up! So today, yeah, I'm excited about this one. And this one, again, this fun fold can be used with many designer series papers, many product suites. It's one that's very versatile across all of the catalogs. How is everybody doing? Thank you all for popping in. I see everybody joining. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Carolyn. Good morning. Good morning, Lois. Feel free to say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. If you're new to my channel, my channel, is it a channel? No, it's a page. My video. If you're new, I'd love to know where you're coming from, because, you know, it just allows me to know how far my reach is going. And, you know, in my heart, that is what I want. I want to reach as many people as possible and to bring stamping joy to you. Hi, Polly. Hi, Cindy from Arizona. Hi, Beth from Florida. I didn't mention this. I don't think I mentioned this, but when I went to Backstage in New Orleans last week, I was asked to present on a topic, and the topic was if I knew then what I know now in my business, because on October 4th, I am going to be celebrating my 20th anniversary. 20 years. Yes, I can't even believe it. It feels like yesterday. Hi, Jen. Hi, Joan. Oh my gosh, everybody's here today. So I got to present at the Backstage Leadership Conference, and it was such an honor to be able to share my story. And I did shed some tears because it's been such a great experience for me to be a demonstrator and to be working these flexible hours that work for my life and my family. Oh, thank you, Jen. It's a ponytail day. It's because it is going to be 30 degrees here again. For my American people, I think that's, I don't know, 98, like high 80s. It's going to be warm here in Calgary and all weekend too. So I'm like, I gotta get my hair up so that it makes me feel a little cooler. Yeah, so I got to present in New Orleans twice. I presented on Friday afternoon and then again on Saturday morning. And yeah, it really warmed my heart to share my story. So I love to share. Okay. So some people say, well, why do you go live every day? Why do you keep sharing? I'm like, because it's what I love. And when you find something that you love, you share it, right? And I really feel like it's been a blessing in my life. So why not share that with someone else? Because maybe they need something like this in their life, right? The way that it has impacted my life, I want to be able to not hold that in and keep it a secret. I always want to share. So that's not my entire story, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, I will share all of that with you another time, but we're going to get started on our card right now, but I don't want to cry, so I won't share all of it with you. But just know that when you join my Stampin' Up! Team, you are joining something pretty spectacular. The Stampin' Up! Family and the way that they treat us is out of this world. Hi, Joy. Thank you for joining. Hi, Anne. Hello, Linda from Idaho. Aw, thank you so much for your kind words, everybody. I will come back and read them because when I flip my camera, I won't be able to read them like as they're happening, but I will come back. Thank you all. You warmed my heart so much by being here with me. Okay, here we go. We're going to flip the camera and get started on this Fun Fold Friday. Okay, so here we go. Flip you around here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I'm saying good morning because it is morning in my world. I am in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's Mountain Standard Time, which is the same as Utah, where Stampin' Up's office is, which is fabulous. So it is now just past 9:30 here in Alberta. And we're going to get started. Okay, so here is the catalog. I want to share with you this product suite because I have the entire suite and I will dive into this sometime, but I'm just going to play with the paper today. This paper is called Santa Express 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, and it is stunning. This suite, the Santa Express suite, is $146 in Canada. I'm just looking at this now, and you get everything you see on this page over here. You get the paper, the stamps, the dies, these two cool embossing folders. You get the iridescent trim. You're going to get the embellishments, and you're going to get the cards and memories and more cards and the envelopes. This is fantastic. If you are not a demonstrator, this entire suite would be perfect to add to your starter kit. You can choose up to $165. So you could choose this entire suite. Plus, you're still going to have almost $20 more to spend. You could get yourself some adhesive, you name it, right? Up to $20. And then you're only going to pay in Canada, you're only going to pay $135, no tax, no shipping. It's the best deal ever. Then people say, well, okay, I get the starter kit. Then what? Then you get to enjoy your discount. Your discount. You get a demonstrator discount on everything you purchase, at least 20%. Plus, you get to dive into all of the perks that customer has. So you get to double dip. So my team, I let them know that like the sale that started yesterday, the weekly deals, they're going to get the weekly deals, that's special, plus they get their at least 20% off of those as well. So it's a wicked deal. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to make a card today, and it's called a bendy fold. Okay, so I'm not sure if you've heard of it before, but we're going to start off with a card base here. Let me see. Let me grab my paper trimmer, and we're going to I dropped my cardstock on the floor. Okay, so my paper trimmer, and basically you cut your cardstock in quarters, okay? So I've got a piece of real red that I cut down at 4 1/4 and then again at 5 1/2. So this is my card base. And am I going to do real red? You know what? No, we're not going to do real red. We're going to do a different color. See, I'm changing it up already. We're going to do, let me just grab my cardstock here. Bermuda Bay. We're going to do Bermuda Bay. Okay, I talked about the paper and I haven't showed it to you yet. Let me just stop here for a second. All right, let's talk about this paper because this is the reason I'm choosing Bermuda Bay. I'm going to quickly share the paper with you. As you know, you get 2 sheets of every style, right? So this one here with the little trains is so cute. I love this one. The flip side has diagonal stripes. Then we've got this one. I love the Santa and Mrs. Claus dancing. And then the flip side has the red with the fa la la print. And this one here has the cute little reindeer in the train. See him singing? It's like he's singing and he's pulling this little train here. So I'm going to be playing with this paper a lot in the next little while, coming up with some more ideas. Polka dots. Look at this one. I love this background with the green, all the different greens. And we've got the trees here. It's so pretty. And then the flip side of that one has this dark green, I think. Let me just double check the back here and let you know what color that is. It is Evening Evergreen. Yes, Evening Evergreen, Bermuda Bay, Mint Macaron, and Shaded Spruce. So those are the colors. Good morning, Ethel. Thank you for joining me. There's that color. These are really crisp, bold, beautiful Christmas colors. I love them. We've got this one here with the red. Now, I don't see real red. Let's see. Bermuda Bay, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Granny Apple Green. It's Poppy Parade. I thought this was real red, but it's actually Poppy Parade. The flip side, look at this one. We've got like 4 strips here. This is perfect. If you're a scrapbooker like me, oh my gosh, this is absolutely fantastic. You can chop this across, and you've got 2 bottoms for your layouts. Oh, love it. Love, love, love it. So you get 2 of those. And then I didn't flip over the polka dot one. Let's go back to the polka dot piece. This polka dot piece here. Hi, Anne from Nova Scotia. Thank you for joining me. Look at the flip side of this one with all the presents in the background. Oh my gosh. So amazing. And this one here with the ho, 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 and it's got all the greens, all the reds, all the colors, right, coming through. And that was the flip side of the little guy in the train. So never worry, you always get two sides, like they're double-sided, and you get 2 sheets. So you could totally have 1 sheet of each pattern, right? Okay, so showed you the paper. Let's get started on the card base. So the card base is 1/4 of a sheet. So I'm going to just pop this in, and we're going to cut it down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, do not worry about writing this down. I promise I am going to have this up on my blog today. And you're probably wondering, what about last Friday? Remember last Friday I was in New Orleans? I will get that posted. I have the video all recorded, but honestly, to be completely honest with you, the Wi-Fi in the hotel was really bad, and I could not get that to upload. I couldn't get my laptop to connect to Wi-Fi for one thing. So I was having lots of issues, and the schedule with me presenting and the entire schedule of the event, it was so jam-packed. So I apologize. I will get that up for you. So you're going to have 2 fun folds in a row on my blog today. Okay, so I've scored this in the middle. Okay, again, this is my card base here. The other pieces that I have to share with you are designer series paper here. These are going to go on the background pieces, just like that. Okay, and don't worry about the measurements. They're going to be over on my blog. My blog header looks like this, like you see at the top of your screen. So you'll be able to go over there, and this one will be up later today. Okay, so we're going to put these 2 DSP pieces down and just center them here. 1 there and 1 there. All right, we'll put this aside for a second. I have another piece of, wiggle room up with the glue. You get this nice wiggle room with your liquid glue, but don't be too quick with it because it could shift on you. So there's that. I'll set that right there. I have another piece of DSP. This is real red, and we're going to, thank you so much, Jen. What a great friend you are. Thank you so much for all your support, all of you that come back every day. It means the world to me. So this piece of real red is scored in the middle like that, and it also has 2 1/4-inch tabs on each side like this. Okay, so this is going to be the bendy pop-out part of my card. So for this one, I have 2 pieces of that like beautiful polka dot pattern that are going to go on here. And we're going to just put our glue like that. And we're going to put this right here and right here. The glue of choice, you guys know I love my liquid glue, but for this one, I'm going to be bringing in my tear tape to put it together, right? Okay, so I've got this one here. I also have a tab, a strip that measures, it actually measures 1 by 6, but don't worry about writing that down, as I mentioned. And for this one, we're going to bring in our tear tape now. It is such happy paper. Oh yeah. Pam says a lunch buddy. Am I your lunch buddy, Pam? The time difference, I know on the East Coast, I end up being somebody's lunch buddy. I think that's fabulous that you take the time to watch me on your lunchtime. I'll try to be quick so I don't take up all of your lunch break. Okay, so let's go ahead we've got our tear tape on here. This is a super quick card, and I've got some stuff already done, so you don't have to be watching me do it all, but we're going to peel off the wax paper from my tear tape, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and just do all of that. I like to do things in batches. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm tearing off the backing, let's do it all, and then it's done. Okay, so what we're going to do first, this folds in half like that. This piece here, you want to fold both of your tabs in, and then this center score line, we're going to line it up with the center score line on our card base. And I'm going to do one at a time. So I'm folding this back, lining it up with the center score line. I'm going to press that down. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to take this side again and fold it. And I'm going to lay this down because we want it to be flat when we put it in our card. But here you can see the aerial shot from above. This is the pop out part. And then this is what makes it bendy. There is no middle score line in this. So you could take your bone folder if you wanted to, and you could give it a little quick curl by breaking the fibers. It's not really required. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in my 2 tabs. And these are going to go flush with the bottom, flush with the corner. Okay, so they're just going to go here, straight across the bottom. But you're probably thinking, oh, it's too short. This is the bendy part. So when I fold this down and I bring in that corner and I line it up, there we have the bend, right? The bend. This is the bendy fold part. So then it will lay flat in here. Whoops, what did I do here? Did I do that wrong? Let me just measure this. I think I actually have my strip measured wrong. Let's just go back here for a second. Yeah, no, you know what? That is exactly what I did. Let me take this off because I have a sample made here. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? All right. See, this is why you guys come to watch me, because I make mistakes, right? And I've been told, you're real, you're just like me. Okay, so here's my sample. This is my little prototype. It's not put together. There's my strip. This is the one I just did with you guys, and it is not long enough, right? I didn't account for the tabs on this one. Yeah, this is the wrong size. So let's go back and see 6.5. It's supposed to be 6.5. According to my notes, let's measure this. It was only 6. Yeah, see, or no, only 5.5. So this strip is supposed to be 6.5. But you know what? That's the joy of paper crafting, because it's just paper. You can fix it, right? So 6.5 is the size of my Bermuda Bay that I need. 6.5 by 1. So I'm going to go 1 on here. Open up my arm, because the arm only goes to 6 inches, right? With the arm not extended. And then I'm going to go 6.5. And we're going to just score a 1/2 inch on each side. So 1/2 inch there. I'm kind of happy I made this little boo-boo, because then I can show you the right way, right? Okay, so 6.5. And again, this is going to be on the PDF, so you don't need to worry about it. But this is why mine didn't work, because I didn't have it cut the right size. Okay, bring back my sample. Get rid of my ones that don't have the right size. And we're going to add the tabs, the tear tape to these tabs again. You could probably do liquid glue, but sometimes tear tape is your friend. Sometimes tear tape is the adhesive of choice, right? Yes, you can always fix it, and especially when you're just talking about a little strip of paper. I mean, I know we all have extra paper laying around, right? All right, 6.5, and we're going to go over here. We'll do the same thing I was just trying to do. And then here's the bendy part where you're going to line this up with the corner. And there we have it, my friends. This is the bendy part. Okay, so it will lay flat to go in your card. And you're probably thinking, wow, where are we going to write our greeting? Well, we can add cardstock to the back. You can add a small piece to this side and another piece of matching DSP. I have haven't cut that out, but that's what I'll do. I'll probably put a piece here like 2.5 by 4 right with white and do some stamping. And then maybe I'll bring in another piece of designer series paper from that package on that side so they can flip it over and read their greeting, and then they can still have this beautiful little presentation part on the front. The other thing I love about this card is it's going to look great on someone's mantle, right? Because it's just going to sit like that. So let's decorate this guy. All right, so using the all bundled up stamp set, I did go ahead the other day. I made a card and I used white embossing. It's feeling a lot like Christmas on some red strips. A top tip that I have for you guys when you're getting out your heat gun and your white embossing, doing stuff like that, do some extras. Do some extras, put them in your case. See, look, I have extras right here, ready to go for the next time I want to make a card. And that just saves a lot of time. So we're going to use, on my other card I did the other day, I cut these up into sections and I added them to my card base. I'm going to leave this long and I'm going to put it right here on the front. All right, so I'm going to grab, I think I'll put that on with dimensionals. Let's grab some. Do the big ones work? This is 1/2 inch. I think the big ones will work. Yes. And I'm only going to put 2 because I want it to be able to bend with the card. Let's see. We're going to put that. And if it sticks off the edge like that, another tip, bring in your scissors and you can just trim it. Don't sweat. You don't need to worry about pulling that off. Just trim it. All right, here we go. We're going to put this off to the left a little bit. Or sorry, the right. And there we have the front. Okay, so all of these cute little critters. I made a card with the raccoon the other day. I made a card with the moose. We're going to use these ones here and the moose today. And I've gone ahead and stamped them on scrap basic white. And I've colored them in with my favorite blends. And I fussy cut them out so you don't have to watch me do all of that because I know you guys know how to do it. Here's my little moose, my little bird, and the little bunny. So cute. All right, so we're going to add these to the card. And because I'm using dimensionals, I'm actually going to add these with dimensionals too. So the moose, he's going to sit right here. I made that little space for him. And actually, I wonder, I'm just making sure. I think I'm going to add him with glue because I don't want my card to be too thick for the mail. So I'm only going to add glue to his little legs here at the bottom because I don't want to add too much glue so that it shuts my card. All right, so there's my little moose. You can move him over a little tiny bit. There we go. Just going to make sure there's a little tiny bit of glue back there. Let's bring in something and wipe that off. Because when it dries, it's gone. It's done, right? So I did add a little bit too much glue. Just going to bring in a little Q-tip here and remove that. And then we'll come back down here and put him. Make sure that he does not stick out the side. His antler's not off the edge because then it won't fit in your envelope. And then, so my little bunny and my bird, we're going to grab those and add them. Same thing, only a little bit of glue on the bottom. And put the little bird right here. Oh my gosh, so cute. And the bunny, I'm going to put him right in here. And I think I'm going to pop him up with a dimensional. Just because he's already in the background, right? I'll put a dimensional there. And we will put the bunny on top. Like that. Oh my gosh, I love it. He's just like, these critters are so happy. They really make me smile. This bright, cheerful Christmas paper is so fun. am having a blast playing with all of these products. Now, you could also do the raccoon and tuck him over here if you wanted to, but I knew the moose was going to take up pretty much that side of my card, so I just left it like that. So there we have it, you guys. It's just called the Bendy Fold, and you can do so much with this fold. And you can add your greetings down here. You could totally put designer series paper down here and then add a greeting up here if you wanted with a punched out image or a die cut. The possibilities are endless with this fold. So thank you again for joining me. Whoops. Took my glasses off there. Let me sit down. Thank you guys. Even though I had a little boo-boo there, it's fine. It all works out, right? It's only paper crafting. It's supposed to relieve stress, not cause stress, right? Thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys are going to have a great long weekend, Labor Day weekend. I hope you get a chance to relax. Maybe that means doing some stamping or scrapbooking. I know I got lots of photos from this summer that I need to scrapbook, so I'll be getting in here. I cannot stay outside in 30 degrees for all day, right? So I'll be getting my cool reprieve by coming into my craft room. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you on Monday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who placed orders yesterday and signed up for my team in the last 2 weeks. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm super happy to have you on board with me. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. Bye-bye.